So today we're going to be looking at two recording devices, both from Avermedia, the Live Gamer Portable, which is the red one, and the Live Gamer Portable Lite, which is the black one. Now both of them look very similar, and they do have a lot of similar characteristics, but in this video we'll look at both of those devices and we'll see how they break down against each other. Also, at the end of the video, I am going to be giving away the Live Gamer Lite version, which is the black one on the screen there. If you do want to be in with a chance of winning that device, it's a really good capture card for consoles and PC. Make sure you stay tuned to the end of the video. So, there's not a huge amount difference in name or the look of the devices, so what actually is different about them? Well, the red one, which is the one I actually own, has the ability to record back to a PC or to an SD card, all in HD, 1080p, 720p, any resolution up to 1080, both of these devices can handle. However, the Lite version does not have the ability to record back to an SD card. Now, looking at the pricing for both of these, you're looking at the red one, which is the more full-on version, is around £125, which I think is just shy of $200. And then you're looking at the Lite version at around £90, which again I think is about just shy of about $150, $160. So both of these things are within a market for you to be able to buy alongside a next generation console or a PC. There are of course other alternatives, but these things are very good. They record at a really high megabits per second rate. You can go all the way up to 60 megabits per second recording at 1080p and 720p, which is a really big milestone to hit, which means that depending on wherever you upload it, you're always going to have a really crisp image to look at. You can record at 30 frames a second at 1080p, and you can record at 60 FPS at 720p, which is great for next generation consoles because still a lot of games on the Xbox One do run at 720p. As I've shown in the previous screen there, the portable version, which is the one you can use to record with an SD card, does come with a host of connectors, so you can pretty much record any SD or HD source, and of course you get the included USB cable. Whereas the Lite version doesn't give you all of those bundled cables, which is a little bit of a shame, but obviously it's not too expensive to go out and buy a couple of HDMI cables now, is it? It's not just recording that you can do with both of these devices either. You do have the ability to stream directly through both of these devices. They both have that external audio capture point, which means that you can plug a microphone in and you can stream directly through the Avermedia. I recently saw a lot of players at a LAN event were using these things to stream directly to Twitch so that all their followers could sort of follow the live games as they were happening at this event, which I thought was a really cool idea. And it's really good that you can do that directly with these devices. As I say, they're relatively small, they're not really much to carry around, so it's just a great solution all round, hence why they're called portable. You do get some really cool bundled software as well that's called Rec Central, and it basically allows you to tweak anything you really want to with the audio codecs, the video codecs, how you want it to save, where you want it to save. Depending on what you save it to though, causes a little bit of a problem. Using the portable version, which is the one you can use an SD card with, or for reference the red one on the screen, you can record to the SD card, but it records it in a little bit of a strange format. It records it in M2TS, which I think it's a Sony file, which is a little bit strange, but you need to convert that to MP4 for Vegas to be able to see the file, which is a little bit strange, but Avermedia did actually notice that, and they include on their website, where you can download all the drivers for it, they actually give you a tool where you can convert the files backwards and forwards, which I think is a really nice idea. And the fact that they looked out for consumers there, they noticed a problem, they implemented a solution, so I think that's really cool that they offer that tool for free. Now, moving into some gameplay, this is captured with the portable version at the moment. I'm going to record a couple of minutes with each and put them into this video. I'm recording at 1080p 30 FPS here, and I'm recording at 30 megabits per second bitrate, which is a really nice high bitrate, but onto a card or a hard drive, for about 10 minutes worth of footage, you're looking at no more than about 2 gigabytes, which is a really good output from this card. Inside both of these Avermedia cards is an onboard encoder, which is really cool. What that does is it processes the video in the device and then just sends it to the storage device depending on which one you've picked. So no extra strain is put on your CPU at all, which means you don't lose any frames when putting this thing through to record your footage. Obviously through HDMI you can only go up to 60 frames a second on the screen. and if you're recording at 1080, then it will only record at 30 FPS, but that doesn't really make a huge amount of difference because what are you going to be doing with this gameplay? Uploading it to YouTube, and they only support 30 frames per second anyway. So I think it's really cool that you get no frame drop whatsoever. That onboard encoder can make a real difference when you're playing your games. I've now switched over to the Live Gamer Lite footage, or I will do once I die and then switch over the footage. There's absolutely no difference in quality whatsoever between these two devices. I think the only thing that makes a difference is if you want to use your device away from your PC or your console that you're recording all of the time. Because the Live Gamer Portable, the red one, has the ability to record to an SD card, for me that is the deal changer. For me, I've got one of these things and I've used it at about 5 different events now. It's never let me down. It depends on what we're playing on. Sometimes we play on console, sometimes we play on PC. So I've always got a 64GB SD card stuck in there and it never gets full. The fact that I'm recording at 1080p, 30 frames a second, 30 megabits per second bitrate, and it never gets full is amazing. It means I'm never going to run out of space. So for me, I'm always going to go for the Live Gamer Portable just because it's got that SD card slot. But that doesn't mean that the Lite version is sort of obsolete. If it sits at home all the time, if it sits on your desk, if you're one of those players that just literally records, then edits a video, it's perfect just to sit there next to your console or your PC and it will do a brilliant job for you. And as I said at the start, I am going to be giving away the Live Gamer Lite recorder. So if you want to be in with a chance of winning, all you need to do is hit like on today's video and leave a comment down below. It's going to be a little bit different this time. Tell me a joke, make me laugh, and the one that makes me laugh the most, I'll contact via email, we'll hook up some contact information and I'll send the thing across to you. But thank you very much for watching today guys, something a little bit different but I hope you enjoyed it. But until next time, my name is Westy and I'll catch you guys in the next video.